He's out.
Thanks. Joe's on. Another week. Another mess of stuff.
Fudgies.
We're back from.
Hope everybody had a good Easter.
Emmett's over here opening quick kick real quick, so if he's
Not
getting a
very
little
quick, very slow.
well, getting a little excited with his commentary, you'll have to excuse him.
If he gives a kung fu grip, he just kicked right out of the package.
Yeah. What's happening, anyways? What the heck, guys? Easter break is over, right? Kids are back at school.
Mm-hmm.
We got Apocalypse tomorrow, which we might not even make it till next week, apparently, from some of these people are telling us that it's probably a good chance of it, right? Eclipse is always.
I would just think, go ahead and go to work Tuesday, because something tells me Wednesday's going to come right after Tuesday.
I'm pretty sure. I remember the last eclipse. I was putting a fence around a daycare center and for a buddy of mine, and the eclipse happened, and I had to stop because it got dark. I grabbed his welding helmet out of his garage, sat there and stare at it for a few minutes, and then went about my business. And you know what? That wasn't the end of the world, so I'm not convinced tomorrow will be either. So
I was in middle school. They let us go outside with a piece of paper and watch it.
Yeah, no, it was right there. He had his welding helmet laying there, so I just grabbed it. Worked good. Worked for me. So what's happening, guys?
Same old, same old.
Same
Buying
old.
toys.
Toys.
Same old. Mr. Maddox, what's going on?
Well, I was trying to plan ahead in case that eclipse, shut everything down and I couldn't get a hold of my money in my bank account. I was trying to transfer it out, but apparently there's a $3 transfer fee and I only got $2.13 in there, so I can't even transfer what money I got out of it.
Oh, wow.
Ain't no name fooling with it. I guess I'll just lose my $2.13 if that eclipse goes crazy.
Well, yeah.
What are you going to buy, John? A 20-ounce drink?
You can't even get a 20-ounce drink for that.
Bottle of water. I tell everybody to have a bottle of water on hand, right? So,
man, I'll tell you
Go
what.
to Dollar Tree.
This stuff is kind of ridiculous right now. Telling you to have extra cash, extra groceries, make sure your cars are fueled up. Oh, man.
I got to tell you guys, there's 9. This one kind of drives me nuts. There's 9,001 reasons why some of that is a good plan for 99% of the time anyways, and none of them is the solar eclipse.
None.
Right? I mean, seriously. Seriously. I'm talking with my sisters in Maine, considering what just happened to them weather-wise, again, right? Tornadoes the other night here in Alabama. You know what? There's 9,001 reasons why you should have a certain level of preparedness, and the solar eclipse is not one of them. So anyways, that's enough making fun of it.
Real quick, guys, I'm going to show this comment here. This is an update from Mason Rule on his the wadded up snake eyes he got.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I was waiting to hear about that.
Update. Got 50% refund from that guy that sold me the wadded up retro snake eyes. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad that worked out for you. I'm glad you're happy with that result, actually. Being an opener, that worked out good. I can't even imagine anybody doing that, but jeez.
It's kind of crazy.
That one's very crazy. And thank you, Mason, for keeping us updated on that. That was actually very cool of you. Thank you.
Hi, Nancy.
Hey, look at that. Moose poacher.
I knew that was coming.
Well, anyway, I was trying to find something.
I think I heard her say I knew that one was coming.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Masters of Millback.
Quit petting that moose. You get moose hair all over the table and everything.
Boy, ain't nothing worse than moose hair all over the table.
I'm telling you.
Right now.
Wait, there is. Sig hair.
Moose poo.
It had a big cow lick. She went there and got some moose and put on it to get it to lay down.
She moosed it right down, didn't she?
That's right.
Yep, moosed it right down.
All right, I'm not talking about it anymore. Shut up about that. Soft spot. I'm tired of it being aggravated every once in a while.
Oh boy.
So what?
Two fudges.
Our fearless leader here gave me an order of appearance here. Already gone. Who's going?
Fearless leader. Who's John?
Yeah, John.
Anyway,
Well, Nancy was going to go first, but since we're not talking about the moose no more, she don't have anything to talk about. So
Oh, that's good. I'm happy with that.
okay.
I'm happy with that.
I got some pictures from Toylanta we wanted to show everyone.
Yeah. Why don't we do that?
Oh,
We got
that one thing.
several members showed up there, and we got pictures with most of them, I think, except maybe one, maybe two. I can't remember. But we do know who you was all that was there. But
That one. Yeah.
yeah, this up here, and don't nobody know them guys.
Yeah. Nancy's little partner in crime there.
Yeah. There's myself and John and Chip Horsley. He's a member of the
Oh
group.
yeah. Yep.
He's a really cool guy. He's a big Star Wars man. Let's see. There's Mr. Dave in the background, and Emmeett and Silas, and Amy, and our good old buddy Mooshel there. And John with his horse.
Him and Amy matched.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
And I don't know. They say the camera adds 10 pounds. I don't know how many cameras was on me during these pictures here.
Me neither. There
They
had to be a
had to
bunch
be
of
at
them.
least 5.
Yeah. Jared.
There's us with Jared, Mr. Jared Humphreys, another member of the group. And there us three are. I just
Boy,
say,
I swelled up. I was all swelled up that day, wasn't I? Well,
yeah, we all got fatter.
oh man.
Nancy need to start putting her thinning lens on.
Amy and Nancy most certainly did not.
No.
I did too.
Oh, Mel was there too. She's all good. So no.
Yeah. I think that was all the pictures we actually got. Which
It was too crowded to take pictures.
crowded.
Yeah.
Very crowded.
Shane, I wished I knew you was going, man. I would have sent John's leg by you.
It was kind of like a last minute thing. We didn't decide to like that Thursday night, I think it was.
Yeah.
Or Wednesday night or something like that.
It was very last minute.
Hey, John, I still got your leg. It's still here somewhere.
All right.
I wonder why he was hobbling around yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to say something real quick before we get started.
Yep, let's go.
I want to thank our wives for putting up with us and going to them shows with us and just dealing with our addiction to plastic. Because these ladies are very understanding. And
What did you buy today, Shane?
today, no, I didn't buy nothing today. Actually, I did buy something today, but it was not for myself.
Oh, okay.
It was for a member of the group. But anyway, I think we all should thank our wives, girlfriends, our imaginary girlfriends, whatever you got out there, and just thank them because they do put up with a lot of our crap.
Boy, ain't that the truth, huh?
They all deserve a big thank you for that.
What Shane's not telling you, Dave, is that Mel bought a skillet this big at Lodge Casting yesterday. So he's trying to sell her a good size.
Needless to say, that skillet hurts pretty good.
Yeah,
Nice.
and she also taught Nancy about it. Unfortunately, hers is a little bit smaller, so I'm.
You got a smaller head.
Yeah.
What Shane ain't telling, he bought a USS Flag mint condition in a box. He just worked up the nerve to tell everybody.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I posted a picture of that flag he bought on there the other day.
I saw that, yep.
Good thing she's not here and not
What
watching.
herbal money? Yeah. Hey, but we'll say that
I'm still waiting for it to get here, though.
we did not on the Toylanta pictures. We did not get Philip, Nancy, and Mel in the pictures.
We
But
did
they
not.
were-
Right,
They were there. We missed them. We run
Wendy
into
was
Philip.
there too.
Yeah,
Wendy was there too.
We run into Philip, Wendy in the big room there, and it was kind of crowded. And so maybe next time we'll be a little more organized and we can plan ahead. So
I kind of dropped the ball on that. I should have made a post on the group, if you were there to meet us somewhere, but I kind of dropped the
Well, let
ball.
me live vicariously through you guys. What'd y'all buy at Toylanta?
Oh, too much to talk about.
I didn't buy
I don't want to talk about it, Corey.
or to admit.
We covered most of it on the show the next night, did we not?
We
I
did.
bought a
Yep, we
bunch
did.
of
You
Mythic
didn't
Legion.
cover my stuff.
I don't got mine put away for right now.
I only had two things.
Mm.
Okay, the timekeeper's pointing at her watch here, so I guess I better get. You wanted me to go?
I got these upcoming cons I want we want to go over
Yeah.
real
So
quick.
you ain't
Dave,
not ready for me yet, so don't you be tipping you watch at me.
let Dave
You sweet, beautiful
talk
person.
about
You.
these. you better backtrack.
Just put that skillet down and be okay.
Just really, just quit while you're ahead. Okay, what do we got here?
Well, I still got a head.
Joe Lanta.
Joe Lanta.
Yeah.
October 25th, 27th.
I'm in October.
It's in
Yeah, that seems
October.
late, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's been September. That's weird.
Yep.
Well,
They moved it to October this year.
Good.
But anyway,
one
that's
extra
one.
month to fret about not having any money to go there.
Or an extra month to save up to go there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, you
Either
never
way
know.
get there.
Maybe menus that may.
Well, this is still showing Peachtree Corners, so it's probably not going to be. If they change venues, it's probably not going to be until Toyland in March.
Yeah, I
think.
figure it'll be
Right.
Toyland of the next year. They change
Yeah.
these
What are
things
you doing
in
here? Get down
No.
here. Now.
Now, you guys have got to help me out here. It says Joe Lanta, and there is exactly one Joe shown in that whole mess of toys. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's because that's about what it is. That's the same way Toyland. It started out Joe Land and they ended up with everything else there.
Yeah, yeah.
They turned it into Toyland so they could have multiple, lines there, and now the Joe Land is becoming the same thing.
Well, technically, Bullet Man's an offshoot of G.I. Joe.
He is,
Yeah.
right? Wasn't that one of Action Man things?
And
Yeah,
that,
he
that one
was.
on the left there with the layer around his neck, I think that may be, is that
That's
Big
Big Jim.
Big
That's
Jim.
Big Jim, yep.
Big Jim from Hawaii.
Yep, Big Jim.
All right, let's see. And then we got this one here, which is next
Huntsville.
weekend.
Ooh, Huntsville. Next weekend.
Yep,
Now, is this the one all the celebrities are at or something?
it is.
Yes, sir.
They're going to have Dean Kane's going to be there. A bunch of the Star Wars Rebel voice actors are going to be there.
Cool.
A lot of their guys canceled on them here last minute.
Now,
What is Kane gonna be there?
No, Kane is not going to be there.
He canceled.
He canceled, I do believe.
so I got to ask a question. Is that an actual shot of the size of the sales floor, or is that extremely photoshopped?
I have never been, so I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Well,
It looks
I've
like the Von Braun Center to me.
It's in
Yeah,
the
it
Von
is in
Braun
the-
Center, and it is huge.
Huh, interesting.
We went year before last, and that's pretty accurate because it was a big area. It was
That's
the
a
whole.
lot of stuff.
It is huge. It is really big.
Nice. FarleyCon.
This is one I want to try to get to this year because Dave's best friend's going to be there.
Yeah, my bestie Larry Hama will be there. So, and I will be making the trip. Definitely going to that one because I need to have some quality time with my bestie. So,
Yeah, and then of course they got some Star Wars. I think these are the same people that's going to be there at the Huntsville.
probably, yeah.
Of course, there's your Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
There he
You can
is.
go get your haircut.
Mouth of the South. Jimmy Hart. Isn't that a blast from the past there, huh?
But yeah, this
Go
is.
get your haircut, but the barber.
I think this one is. It says most time it says in Chattanooga, but they got it right this year.
Cool.
It's Ridge.
And then we got the Dallas Fort Worth G.I. Joe and action figure show.
Mm-hmm.
June 21st, 23rd. That's going at the same time. And as you can see, this is all G.I. Joe.
Yes.
It's nothing but G.I. Joes.
And that is the same exact weekend as,
Joe Lana.
Joe Fest.
Yeah, Joe Fest. Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe Fest. Not Joe Lana.
He
So-
is now triggered.
I spoke with Seth at Sasquatch about that just the other day,
Mhm.
and he's sticking with Joe Fest.
Yeah,
Um,
a
just
bunch
because-
are.
yeah, for travel time. But he was saying that, believe it or not, it really wasn't as intentional as it sounds.
As it
and
sounded, yeah.
they have agreed that the shows are not going to be on the same weekend next year. So they got that all figured out, which is cool. Very cool. Rocket City Toy and Comic Expo, 2 days, October 19th and 20th. Nice.
Yeah. I have been to this one, two of the last 2 times, or the first 2 times, and it is crowded.
Yeah.
It is crowded because it is in a very small venue. I think they need to find a different venue or maybe a different building there, but it's crowded. But there are a lot of good stuff there. You do get a lot of good deals this one. I got a bunch of good deals the last time I was there.
Nice.
Here's the Chattanooga Comic-Con.
Boy, everything's this fall, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I think it is the same weekend as Joe Lana, ain't it? 26th.
Yes. Yep.
Well, yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's all right,
I don't think they've introduced any celebrities right now or anything yet, so I don't know about it. But I do know Joe Lana don't have any celebrities, right?
No, not yet. Well, no.
They didn't have none last year.
We need to contact them. We can go. We can be their celebrities.
Yeah, Joe Fest is where we did the Hama interview, and we did Josh Blaylock, and we did After Action, and so yeah, that I'm guessing Joe Fest will have somebody there this year.
Hopefully, I don't know. Most of them are at the.
I know a lot of the names are in Dallas. That's for sure.
All of the big names.
Yeah, but it's okay, right?
I think that was the last one on there.
Everything's bigger in Dallas.
And of course, Joe Fest in June. And I will tell you right now, I already posted a group today where somebody was basically begging somebody, if they were not going to make it, to please pass on their hotel reservations to a buddy of theirs, because that hotel is sold out. So
I forgot about this one.
Oh, cool.
This one and one more. This is Kentuckiana. It's a real good show, right, John?
Yes, it's a very good show. I like it.
Cool.
It's more about the toys, sort of like Joe Lana used to be.
And that's interesting because this is a summer show. So interesting.
It is a July 20th, and there's a big toy mall there, right, too, John?
Yes. Yeah, not far. Well, they move venues, but it's still there right there in Louisville. It's a pretty good size toy mall. They got a big in the back. They got a big model train layout with like 2 or 3 trains that run around it, and it's pretty cool.
Shepherdsville, where is that in relation to?
It's the south part of Louisville because it's
okay.
I think when we looked it up, it was going to be like 10 minutes closer for us to get to it than it was where it was. It was there at the airport, right there close to the airport, or not the airport, but the fairgrounds in Louisville. I mean, it was right next door to the fairgrounds in Louisville at that hotel, but now it's they got it open like Joe Fest where it's all in one big room. Sort of like a convention center or something that they have it in. So, but I hadn't got to go since they moved the venue. They moved it first of last year. And because they do Winterfest in January, and then the regular show in July. And last January when they first moved it, I took off. We were going, and of course we had plumbing issues. And then last July we were going to the summer show, and again we had plumbing issues. So I give up trying to go because every time I try to go to it, it ends up costing me money on plumbing. So
yeah,
I wouldn't make no plans then. I'd rather do anything but do plumbing, especially in the wintertime. At least you was in summertime doing it.
Yeah, well, yeah, that part. The first was in the wintertime, but either time's not a good time.
No,
there's never a good time to do plumbing.
Never.
5 hours and 20 minutes from here, so it's not terrible.
Yeah,
4 hours and 50 minutes from me.
There you go.
And then this one is huge from what I've been told. I believe our buddy
700 tables.
I believe our buddy Jared has been there several times, and he said it is massive.
Where's this at?
It's in Ohio.
Oh,
Greene County Expo Center, Xena, Ohio. But anyway,
Is that close to Cincinnati, right? Or is it?
Yeah, it's close to Cincinnati, I believe.
Or Cleveland?
Let me look real quick.
Jeez, if it's Cleveland, it's a long ways away.
Yeah.
It's outside of Dayton. Cincinnati. This is northwest of Cincinnati. Columbus.
Okay.
Yes, I mean, it's not.
About 8-hour drive.
Mm-hmm. About 8-hour drive.
Yeah, not terrible.
Is that what was PowerCon?
I think so. Yeah. From my house to there is 7 hours, 18 minutes.
Yeah. For years, PowerCon was always in Pasadena, California.
Yeah.
And then 2 years ago, they moved it to Ohio, and that's when I think that Mattel quit sponsoring it, and that's when they decided to go ahead and move it to Ohio. I don't know the whole deal there, but anyway, it was always in Pasadena, California, and then they moved it for some reason to Ohio.
Jeff Parker. Hey, Jeff, what's happening?
Hey, Jeff. Thanks for joining in.
So yeah, that's the skinny on the shows through. Well, I'm guessing for the rest of the year.
Pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close. So that's cool. Thanks, sir. Thanks, Shane, for that.
We can at least show these, every other week or so. That way we can keep everyone involved.
Yep.
A lot of people want to know when and where they're at and everything.
Right.
So,
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
now I'll be posting them to the group also throughout the week.
Nice. Were you deep in thought? Contemplating the universe?
It looks like it.
Huh?
So now
Eyeballing
we
my
got
stuff again, aren't you? He's in here eyeballing my stuff again.
right. So I think we got Corey next, right?
Yeah, let's do. What's going on?
oh Lord, where to start? Well, I picked up the Monday Night War line, the Builder figures. We got Stone Cold. I think he's the best looking one with all the cloth goods. And you build the Lex Luger puffy shirt guy. I also picked up Big Papa Pump and Scott McAfee. I picked up this character right here. This is Jack-O-Lantern. I picked him up at Walmart in Decatur, along with Hollow's Eve, which the two I really wanted I had to order. So, and what else? For you Dreadnoks guys, I found this at Bargain Hunt. It's the WWE Slammer motorcycle. It's the Undertaker's version, but you can take it apart and repaint it. Scales pretty good with Zartan. What else we got going on here? I got picked up the fire team. It's a 7-8 fire team, but they're hanging out with the tank at the moment. I picked up, I missed this guy the first time around, so I picked up War Machine from the Marvel movies. And looking around here, see if I missed anything. I probably have. And my last one I picked up here yesterday was Spider Shot. He was from a comic book where Spider-Man basically got trained by, I think it was S.H.I.E.L.D., and he is an assassin. He's got guns on his hands. So, and I picked up a Goblin Queen too. So that's pretty much all I've gotten so far, I think, the last couple of weeks.
Cool.
But the Monday Night Wars is 4 figures. I think you got Stone Cold, The Undertaker from the Attitude Era, first appearance of Hollywood Hogan, and first appearance of Scott Hall on Nitro, and you build puffy shirt Lex Luger. build a figure out from my childhood, and I got stuff ordered, but other than that, that's where I'm at this month.
Cool.
Don't that wave also have a Build-A-Figure of the little kid?
That is the WrestleMania wave, and the only one I wanted out of that wave was Pat McAfee.
Yeah. It's got a Build-A-Figure of the little kid that won the tag team title with Braun Strowman, wasn't it?
Yep. So the only thing I got out of that's the torso with McAfee, and I got first appearance. This is the first figure I reckon since his nephew's a big deal in wrestling now for WWE. This is the first ever Scott Steiner figure they've done. His nephew's Braun Breaker.
Yeah, that's Rick's son, correct?
Yeah. So I picked him up, and that, just because I don't have one. And of course, you know how it is, Shane. I seen one. I had to get one. You know, it's like me and the weird looking assassin has to have catcher in the ride every time you see it. So I got me another Hogan.
It looks like old man Hogan. His arms are so small.
Oh, that's when he first went Hollywood before he put on the fake beard polish there to make his beard look black. That was supposedly the night after day after the pay-per-view there. So like I said, that fairly good, and I got that motorcycle there. I wished I'd got two of them. They're like $14 a piece at Bargain Hunt.
Nice.
So I went hunting in Decatur, nothing at Target, nothing at GameStop, nothing at I got them two at Walmart. I got the fire team from Total Nostalgia. Looking back on it, looks like I paid too much. I had stuff I traded in, and that's pretty much all I done Wednesday. So not a lot around here, but I've been told by several people in the group wanting to know where I'm finding these WWE figures, and I told them I found them at our junky Walmart. And I said, if you don't believe me, I said, ask Shane. Our Walmart never has nothing.
Pretty bad.
Cool.
That's pretty bad.
Emmett's wrecking the place here. Oh.
Stop falling over. Stop over exaggerating.
Dave, how old's Emmett?
27.
Yeah. He's never seen a solar eclipse, has he?
No, he's 13. He'll be 14 in June. No,
He's never seen one, has he?
No.
I'd be interested thing for him to do Tuesday.
Yeah, he said he was going to stay inside. Oh.
I think I was about his age when I seen my old first one.
Yeah, he'll go outside and check it out. I'll give him one with a welding shield and let him go check it out.
Sold that.
I think there's still a handheld one in there. I think. I don't know.
To give you any idea how it is, if it's dark as was the first one, sort of like the ending scene out of Mortal Kombat. If I had to compare it to anything.
Don't blink.
No, I mean, it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing. He'll go check it out, no doubt. He'll get curious when it starts getting dark tomorrow.
Wait, I want to see if the
Tomorrow? I thought it was Tuesday.
It's tomorrow.
No, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah. 11 to 4, but I get what the peak dark is like 2 o'clock or something. So
I think it's 4 hours and 28 minutes.
yeah.
I reckon I'm prepared. I got these two.
Excuse me.
I got these two guitar cases over here, and there's another guitar case in the living room. So I'm prepared for tomorrow if it does go down.
It's the actual clip.
I don't play guitar.
The actual eclipse is 4 minutes and 28 seconds.
Right.
And Bunny Tyler's total eclipse of the heart is 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So they put two and two together. Said obviously you got to play that during it. Somebody actually looked that up.
That's actually a great idea. That's an awesome song too. I don't
the
care.
words spelled correctly.
I'm gonna listen to Careless Whisper.
Come back correctly. With decay.
Well,
Okay.
I guess so. Is it me next?
Yes, you sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I'm just gonna run because I don't remember what was from last week and what was this week or what because it's been. I tell you, I was totally lost last Sunday night. I felt like I was supposed to be doing something. I was like,
Me too.
it was weird, but
I'll sleep off the ham.
I don't know how I ended. I got to look and I ended up with a little bit of everything this past couple of weeks. Like I said, some of this stuff I may had already. I can't remember what was last week and what was this week on some of it, but anyway, one thing. Let me just start with the Joes, since this is the Joe zone. Yesterday, I got Recondo from Mike at the Deep, and like me and Shane were talking about, these cards are definitely thicker, but they still don't have the white border like they promised that they were going to have on them. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But at least they are thicker cards, so they're not.
They are much more thicker.
They're not near as flimsy as the others.
Hold it by the card,
Yeah.
like the top of it, sideways.
Look at that.
The old ones, they would just flop right down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're thick, big and thick like the retro card Spider-Man figures are now.
And
Right,
the X-Men 97 cards.
Yeah. So, actually, do what? Oh, okay. So, actually, I only got 2 Joes. I picked Recondo up. They had Recondo at the Deep, and I found. Actually, I walked into Target in Oxford Friday night. And they got like 10 mutt or 8 or 10 mutt and junkyards. And they had one metalhead, which I grabbed him. I went ahead and picked him up. I'm waiting on the single figures because Wolf Den's supposed to be getting the single figures in, so I'm gonna try to hang on and get them from him up there. But I found Metalhead, as you can see, he's got all the, and I was trying to find I meant to went in there and got the clip from the cartoon, so when I pulled him up on the screen, you can hear him go bang, bang, bam, bam, or what, He always used to do that, sound effects when he would fire his missiles. But it is kind of cool. I mean, you got the regular edition with the goggles, and let's see if I can get it off here.
Now pull his wig off.
Yeah.
Then you can put just his hair on without it, and show him what have him with just a turn that away right there. So don't shoot somebody. Shoot his eye out. And have him without it, or you can actually take that off. And this is actually kind of cool. The helmet. Let's see. Is that how that goes? Yeah, like that. I don't have good lighting in here, but I thought that was pretty cool. It's got the spiked helmet and all of that kind of good way. The only thing that I ain't gonna say I don't like it. It's just a little aggravating. Is these hoses don't want to stay in. So that's already popped out. You just barely touch them, they fall out. They don't fit real tight in there. But I mean, nothing major. I mean, it's not a deal breaker.
I put a little bit of dab of super glue, just stuck them in that and put them in there on mine.
I need to put his hair back on. He looks weird. I was like, what's going on? Wait a minute. What's going on?
I forgot, John. I got that too. You reminded me. I got that one last week too.
And but yeah, it's a pretty good figure. Like I said, I didn't have him, back in my younger days, because this was like after the time I'd quit collecting, because he was what 90, 91, somewhere in there.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And but it's kind of true to the original. It's actually kind of like it a little better. These aren't so big and bulky. Woo! Look out! He shot a missile off there. I don't know where that come from, but it's got all the little effects. So I don't know. I'm probably going to take him off and display him without the missiles being launched, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But it's pretty cool.
It would have come with another set of missiles, so they could have been inside the launchers.
Well, I think you can. Let me see here. I think you can pop these out.
You can't put the top ones in.
No, they don't go in there.
It's only the bottom
ones. The bottoms you can, but the top ones you can't.
Well, no, yeah, you think they would have put it where you could have got them in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hadn't even tried it. So
Let me ask you a question, John, about yours. How much trouble did you have putting on the lower boosters on his leg?
I didn't really have no trouble putting them on. It's just like I said, the hoses, I can't get them to stay in there. There's a little. I had to heat
my boosters. I had to heat my boosters up to get on the leg.
Yeah. One of them was a little tight getting on. The other one snapped right on there. But
yeah, that's exactly the problems I had. The exact problem. I think it's on the left leg. You had problems getting that one on.
Yeah, it was a left leg. Yeah.
Joey Wingo. Hey, Joey. What's happening?
Hey, Joey. But yeah,
Good
that's all
boy.
that's all the Joe stuff that I found this week. And like I said, I was kind of waiting on the others to come in from Wolf's Den because I told him I'd get them from him when he got them in. And if not, then I'll probably if the ones he don't get in, I'll probably try to get from Mike, like the Recondo. But I guess so. So let me just go ahead and move on to Marvel Legends since. When I went to the Deep and got the Recondo, I'd pre-ordered this back in January, and Mike had got it for me. The Angel
Cool.
from X-Men, and this basically finishes off the Champions. If y'all remember the 1970s, they had the series. It was a short-run series, but it was the Champions. It was Iceman, Angel, Black Widow, Ghost Rider, and Hercules.
Yep.
And so now I got the last member of the Champions to put that team together.
Cool.
And it's a beautiful figure. I mean, I hadn't opened it yet, but I mean, like I said, it looks like they done a good job on it from what I can tell. The wings look pretty cool on it.
I'm waiting for the repaint. I want him in the blue.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll probably do the blue eventually too. But the first couple of issues of the Champions actually had him in that. It was red and had the straps on it. It was a weird kind of looking outfit. But then later on, after 2 or 3 issues in, it's when he changed to this costume. I believe it was red, and then I think the blue come later. I think I can't remember.
Yeah.
I have to go back and check it out. But anyway, yeah, I thought they done that's the first real Angel that Hasbro has done. Of course, Toy Biz did Angel years ago, but
They done the Archangel too. Hasbro did.
Yeah, and then of course, the Archangel, but that's the first Angel. Without the and then for my Spider-Man villains, I had to pick up which I've got the Jack-o'-lantern come out several years ago, but I like this one a lot better, and he's got the disc that he rides on. The other one didn't come with that. And it's a lot better. The leg, I didn't like the legs on the first one. They're too flimsy, and so this one's a lot better. And I like you can put the bombs on his belt. And then, so I found him at the GameStop in Scottsboro yesterday. Friday night, I'd found Hollow's Eve, which was the other Spider-Man villain. She's a new villain to Spider-Man that's just been out the last couple of years, last year or two. And I had to have her for my Spider-Man villains wave. As far as the other figures in that, no, I'm not really. I will say I saw the Last Stand Spider-Man, and it does look kind of cool, but I passed on it because I just I don't really get into all that Spider-Verse. I'm just trying to stick with the mainline Spider-Man villains and type things, but.
Did you run across the Scarlet Spider?
What's that?
You run across the Scarlet Spider yet?
Yeah, Scarlet Spider. Actually, I had Scarlet Spider and Hollow's Eve at the GameStop in Oxford.
You not get Scarlet Spider?
No, I already got the other one, so I didn't. I just passed on that one.
Well, I ordered him in Tombstone, so I couldn't find him nowhere.
Yeah, and I got the other Tombstone, which the other Tombstone's more comic accurate. This Tombstone's more based off the cartoon, so. I didn't. That's why I passed on him. I'm happy with the other ones they put out because I'm more of the comic guy. I mean, I'm not really into the cartoon or the movie stuff anymore. I mean, I'd much rather I'm trying to stick to just the comic versions. But I know that Jack-o'-lantern's kind of based off the cartoon because I think he appeared in the '90s cartoon, but it does resemble the one from the comic. Or one iteration of him, he actually changed a little. I think there was actually three different characters that was Jack-o'-lantern if I remember right.
I think they come out of the Spectacular Spider-Man comic book series. Him and Hollow's Eve.
Yeah. But anyway, that's the Marvel Legends. So let's see what else is next. Another toy line that Dave's partial to, which is, what is it, Dave?
McFarlane?
There you go. I did run across this at the Gadsden Walmart, the new Flash, gold label Flash from Dawn of DC.
Yeah, Wally. Wally.
That is Wally West. I don't know where I saw Wally West at because I can't find it on the box, so I don't know how I knew that.
It's Wally. This is the one that I showed pictures of a couple, 3 weeks ago that was supposedly a Canadian Amazon exclusive, but it showed up in the States without any fanfare or real announcement or anything. It just showed up.
Well, they had 3 of them, and they were still 2 left there yesterday.
Yeah.
Or this, I can't remember. Anyway, so yeah, I needed a Flash because I didn't get the one with the cyborg legs. So
yeah, the unmasked one. That's
I wanted to go look at that Ollie's Express one because I mean, hey, even if it's bootleg, I mean that's a lot cheaper just so I can finish cyborg.
Yeah, for sure.
As long as the legs
for sure.
Masters of the Universe, of course. The other thing I picked up at the Deep yesterday was the cartoon version of Man at Arms.
Cool.
So now I've managed to round up all 5 of these, and the first series anyway. And I just like the cartoon look and the cartoon logo on those. I think they're pretty cool.
Tristan and Bo, hey guys, what's happening?
Yeah. And Mythic Legions. Shane was nice enough to set me up with a Templar Knight, which is pretty cool. I like it. It's got of course it's got sword, shield, shoulder pad. They all come with these shoulder pads. It's got an alternate helmet here. I hadn't even opened it and looked at it, but
it looks like the Knights of Knee there.
Yeah, this alternate helmet for some reason, and I know it's see that for some reason it reminds me of the Gould on Stargate SG-1. You know those big snake-like helmets they had.
Yeah. That's a piece of iron there.
I'm much rather man helmet.
What's that?
It's a Pac-Man helmet.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, well, that's what you call it.
The spear you have there is actually a pike. In the other pack, there's a axe-looking head that goes on the end of it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's actually a pike, so that's a Pac-Man helmet.
Yeah.
All I can see is Monty Python and the Holy Grail when I look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
sure.
I haven't even looked. I just opened it a little bit ago. I hadn't even looked at all the. And I went back. So I went back over. Shane and picked me up another one of those elite elf guards. so now we both got one. This is a beautiful figure. I mean, look at the.
Cool.
Of course, it don't do you justice to see these on the screen. You really got to see them in person, but.
Check out them elfin guards.
Yeah.
Elfin. Yep.
Yeah. This is supposed to. I guess he's supposed to be like the leader of the guards because he's got a name I can't pronounce it. But he did come with yeah. I can't pronounce half the names that they put on these things.
Travis, what's happening?
He's got he come with a second helmet, so I guess you could get some for troop building. And I don't know exactly what kind of creature this is, but
his name
he's got elf ears because he's got pointy ears, but it looks like a brown orc, really.
Those don't it?
But he's got that alternate head, and of course he comes with a bow and a really cool shield. I love the red and black or the gold and black color theme on it, and gold, black, and red. But he also come with. You notice he's got the black legs and arms. But he also come with have you opened yours yet, Shane?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so he's got. You can change out the legs to have chainmail and the arms, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
So he come with arms and legs, basically, and then of course the standard. All of them come with big shoulder pads or shoulder armor, I guess you call it. But a few other things. So I thought it was pretty cool. I think this and he also had a like a ghost skeleton because it was transparent. And I think these were the Mythic Legions part of the custom or the retailer appreciation figures they put out. Because they had some that was like the Red Death from Edgar Allan Poe, and then they had I think another one, a couple of others that were. I mean, most of them are repaints. I believe all of them are repaints, but this I just really like the paint scheme on that. This really looks beautiful to me. I mean, and
that figure right there is right on my Figure of the Year award.
This one here, yeah. It's a
It
beautiful
is.
figure. I really
It
like.
is
I'm really impressed with it. They doing some amazing things, and a lot of it's the same body parts. So just different paint schemes and all. But some of the paint. I mean, it's not just the gold paint, but it almost has like a kind of a tarnished look. Like it's not like bright shiny gold. It's like
Burnished, yeah.
Yeah, like you would actually see a soldier wearing. And same way with the knight. I mean, it's silver, but it's like a tarnish kind of.
Right, yeah, it's muted, yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, and for all you Star Wars fans, I did pick up, and I don't normally pick up, like I said, I'm not really much into the Star Wars, but there's a couple of things that I always, that catches my eye. This one thing they had on clearance at Target in Oxford for $8. And, so, I couldn't, hey, for $8, I really wanted to try it out anyway. Is this Bo-Katan?
The holocron?
Yeah. It's got like the little thing. Yeah, you can turn that if you want to. Okay. You see it lights. Ooh.
Mm.
It lights up and it's got like the little like reward or wanted thing, like from the show. I kind of thought that was kind of cool, and I figured for $8, why not? I don't quite understand the placement of the pegs. You can't really see them. They put the one peg right here, but the other peg's right here, right down here at the thing. So you can't really, you'd have to turn her sideways to put it on there. I guess maybe it's meant to be on there like sideways. I don't know. It just seemed like an odd placement for the peg. So really, you're only going to have one foot in there, so it's a little wobbly. But I thought it was cool. I'm gonna keep that in there. I'm gonna keep that in there on the shelf in the bedroom for a night light. In case I need to get up or something during the night. I just press it and then I have some. But like I said, every once in a while, if I see a figure that I really like, I'll pick it up. And I do like Bo-Katan's one of kind of one of my favorite characters from the Star Wars. So, but anyway, the other thing that I picked up, I didn't even know it was out. I hadn't really, of course, like I said, I don't really keep up with Star Wars, but they had this. The retro figures always get me because they remind me so much of the vintage. I mean, they're just like the vintage. They got the 5 parts of articulation, and they had a Phantom Menace box set. As you can see, look,
25th anniversary type thing.
What's that?
Like 25th anniversary is this year, so that's probably why.
Yep, you're probably right. But it's got those 6 figures in there, and as you can tell, they're based off the
that's cool looking retro like. That's neat.
And so real quick, I'm gonna do an unboxing. Ooh.
Oh, no hurry. Watch your fingers.
So yeah, because I just thought it was neat that they come in that box because you don't see that. I mean, they put these retro carded figures out and stuff, but they never.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's probably because it's the 25th anniversary.
Yeah, you're probably right. I didn't even think about that, but it is.
Yep.
I know that because it's also my 25th anniversary. Nancy and I got married. We got married like the week after the movie come out because we actually went and saw it while we were on our honeymoon.
Nice.
For the second or third time, I can't remember.
Or woman.
And I got Nancy an awesome Queen Amidala t-shirt, and she wasn't even wearing it.
Smart woman.
The coat on top of it.
She wore it, but she wore a coat on top of it. So let's see what we got here. And I like it, the unpunched card, so that's cool.
Well, that's neat.
Qui-Gon Jinn. You got
skills.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
It's cool.
I don't know why I just love these retro style. Of course, there's Darth Maul. And then you got Battle Droid, which they look basically the same as they do in the
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Roger.
It's kind of hard to make them any different.
Yeah, there ain't a whole lot you're going to do with that figure.
Everybody's favorite Star Wars character, Jar Jar Binks.
Me's a favorite character.
The heck was
Misa
that?
don't know no better.
You
I was more
shouldn't do
partial
that
to
anymore.
Captain Tarples. To me, he had the best line in the whole movie. Jar Jar, you in big doo-doo.
I always like the ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Misa sorry.
And of course, there's Natalie Portman as Queen Amidala.
Are you sure that's Natalie Portman, or is it the other one that was the?
Well,
decoy?
it could Keira Knightley.
Yeah, Sabi. Is that Sabi?
You know,
Is
I
that
have to
Sabi
say
or is
they
it
really
Sabi?
do look a lot alike.
Boy, they
I
do,
get
don't they?
confused all the time. So,
Mhm.
but yeah,
Is that Sabi or is it Queen Amidala?
I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Exactly.
It does kind of look. I think the picture is
It's
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Cool.
think so. But
that's very cool.
Yeah.
Actually,
I just thought it was neat in that box, you know. So, yeah, I don't know. I just like those. I just like those on the the retros because,
Yeah.
like I said, they look like the old vintage 70s and 80s Star Wars, and to me, those were the best. I know they're not. I'll be quite honest. When they re-released them in '95, they were kind of like that. They were posed a little bit more, if that makes sense, but they were still just the 5 points of articulation or so.
Yeah,
maybe
elbows were
6.
bent.
What's that?
Their elbows were bent.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were bent like poses and stuff.
Yep.
But then they started getting, right after episode 1, they started getting into the articulation. And articulation worked well for the 25th style G.I. Joes, but it just didn't work out well for the Star Wars for me
It
for
really
some
didn't.
reason.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
like
know.
it's like when you put in so much articulation, you lose detail. And but for some reason, it seemed to work with the G.I. Joes. I think a lot of it's because the G.I. Joes, they put, instead of molding on the web gear and all, they actually put web gear on them and
Right.
Yeah.
different things. I think that's why it worked better with the G.I. Joes. But with the Star Wars, it just didn't. The articulation just didn't work for me. I'd rather have them without, with less articulation. They just look better. And I know some say, well, them look kind of
Brad
generic,
Payne's
What's that?
I said Brad Payne's watching, and Mr. Bautista. How's that baby doing, buddy? How's that going for you?
Hey guys. Yeah, but I don't know. I just thought that was a really, really cool set, and I needed it like I needed a hole in the head. But hey,
I hear that.
So, but yeah, there you go. There you have it. Phenomenal.
Very cool box too. Very cool.
It'll be neat if they do the other 2 movies in a box set like this. Of course, I guess I'll have to wait 3 years to get the Attack of the Clones or whatever. And 3 more if they do that. But yeah, I like it.
Very cool.
Pretty cool. And they only had one of them. It was the only one they had. I don't know if they had others and they sold them or if one's all they got in. I have no idea.
Now, where'd you say that one was?
Target in Oxford.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw 2 in Decatur, Target.
I seen 3 in Florence.
So there are plenty of them out there.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so those are the things I picked up, and I don't know how I ended up with a little bit of everything. I don't think is there a toy line that I missed? I don't know. I don't think so. I didn't have anything Masterverse. Yeah, I did get today. I ain't opened it yet, but I got actually. I don't know. It come by regular mail and they run today, and I can't figure out what the deal is because
that was weird. They were here too.
It seemed like I heard something a few weeks ago.
They're getting ready for their clips.
That's probably what it is. It was the last day they're going to ever deliver mail, so they probably
They had to get them all out.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because of the eclipse. Yeah, I guess so. That's probably what it is. They deliver day because they're taking tomorrow off to watch the eclipse.
Right. It'll be dark. They won't be able to.
They won't be able to see what they're doing.
That's right.
Actually, let me open it because there is.
They don't have any headlights.
It was rain, snow, sleet, darkness, heat of day, wasn't it? It didn't say anything about astronomical catastrophes, so they're not going to.
Well, the last Ice-Geddon we had here in North Alabama, the mail didn't run for a week.
Yeah.
So I think that's just a suggestion.
I think I told you guys about Marshall's Snake Mountain for his birthday or for Christmas missing a piece.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
and then
sir.
I called and that they didn't have a replacement part, so they just refunded me the whole $79.99 for it.
Yep.
And so I never did find any in the store. Rick found that one for me up in Huntsville. So since I had it and I looked, and Amazon still had them on online, so I ordered one. Then of course there it is in the shipping box.
Nice.
So, but I do also have one other thing that I ordered to complete another team because I missed out on the retro carded. So I did I did pick up the regular style Vision from that.
I never seen one at retail.
What's that?
I never seen one of them at retail. I never did give up. I just never seen one.
I never seen one either. That's why I grabbed this one off there because I was afraid they was going to end up getting going like that retro carded one. And those things, people found those at Ross, but I never did see it in the store, period. So that's why I grabbed this one when it come up because that's the only one of the Avengers up through the 60s and early 70s. I've got all of them except for the regular Vision. And I had the new Vision that come out. I think it was during the Hulkbuster wave about 5-6 years ago. It had the more modern look, but this one's more the vintage look. So yeah, I wanted to pick him up, and so
I've never run across that Power Princess either.
Well, I found her the other day in Chattanooga in a comic store. That's where I picked her up at, and like I said, I hadn't seen her anywhere neither. And she sold out on Hasbro Pulse right away. So I don't know. I guess a lot of people. Wait, I opened my box and all of a sudden I got 3 cats in here.
Yeah.
So they also got a toy too, because cats love boxes for some reason.
Oh, they do, don't they?
Let me slide them over here and get them out of the way so I can get my table pulled back up. But anyway, I'll open that Snake Mountain later to get it out of that box. But, I knew that Vision was in there. I wanted to dig him out, make sure that he was in there. But so yeah, all kind of. I mean, they're just all kind of interesting stuff coming out right now. It's like Hasbro's finally starting to complete some of the teams and some of the, like with the Angel and all that. They're finally getting around to completing some of these.
Yeah.
And this was regular. Well, it was the retail of $24.99, so they didn't try. Well, I think the Angel was what $35 because it's
but he's a blood figure though.
So, but yeah, so unlike McFarlane, they didn't stick it to us to complete a couple of teams there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I run across that Superman with the crypto Total Nostalgia Wednesday. He had 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah. So, but
Yep.
there you go. So,
And now you know.
now you know.
And no one is half the battle.
There you go, buddy.
The other half involves explosions.
That's right. Extreme violence.
No red
Well, I thought only like 45% was covered in extreme violence. You have to have the other 15% for money.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never needed money to be violent.
Well, now finishing the battle, you got to have money to finish the battle.
Yeah, well, that's probably true.
And because I kept mine down to 30 minutes, my wife gave me a treat. She gave me a Reese's Easter egg. So.
No way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
She said keep it under time now. Or
This
you
episode is just really bad. This is a bad episode. We get moose harassment. Make fun of the way I pronounce McFarlane. Now John's eating one of my favorite candies.
Mine too.
Oh, store-bought Reese's is number 1 on my list.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I bought my grandnieces some of them Cadbury eggs for Easter. I bought 3 bags, and I had one for myself. The car smells like chocolate still.
I hate them things. So sweet.
They are wicked sweet. Hey,
Anyway, guess it's my turn.
what's that?
I said, I guess it's my turn now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go over real quick. I'll go over everything real quick.
No, you don't have to be quick. It's all good.
I got this guy. I posted it to the group.
Nice.
He was on sale at Walmart for $14. So
Yep.
grabbed him at Walmart. Shadow Tracker.
Wow, you found him at Walmart?
Yeah, $14. I ordered it online.
Yeah.
Oh, online. Okay.
Yeah, you ain't gonna find nothing at Walmart around here.
No.
Got it online. I never had one of these because I think they didn't come out to the 25th anniversary, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
So I never really collected the 25th anniversary, but it seems pretty cool. So I thought I'd grab one. Also got this one from Target the other day. Went to get a part for my washing machine, and Rick said, "Hey man, they got some metal heads down at Target." So I run by and grab one of them. Thanks to Rick Pruitt, our buddy, our local photographer, for that. Really, I'm excited about this. He's pretty cool looking. Yesterday, went to the Deep, picked up Airborne that Mike had put back for me, and Recondo on the card. And like John was saying, these cards are substantially stronger than the others. I mean, this is the way this should have been done to begin with. The other card was so flimsy you could look at them they'd be in. But this is an awesome Recondo. He looks great. Looks really awesome. Airborne, everybody knows he was one of those Joes back in the day that everybody loved to get.
No, big time.
He was great. Awesome character. Awesome looking figure also.
He was the first Native American in G.I. Joe.
Yep.
He was.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
In case y'all didn't know that. His name is Franklin Talltree.
Yep. Not the first. Comics-wise, he wasn't the first Native American introduced. Quinn was. But we never had a classic Quinn character, figure. So
no.
Well, it was Quinn. He's more of an Eskimo, wasn't he?
He was an Eskimo, yeah. But
well, I guess they'd still be considered Native American, though, right?
Yeah.
Right.
North American, yeah.
Then also got this from Mike at the Deep. He'd been holding this one for a couple of weeks for me.
Nice.
Triclops. This is what the Triclops looks like to me.
Very cool.
Comes with the belt with the eyes on it. I also got.
Hey, can you hold that back up on the front for a minute? Where's the Thanos wannabe there?
No, that's some of them old.
There, aren't they? How about that?
Do what now?
Yeah, I was just looking at those characters in the background. I wonder if they'll be coming out with some of those. Were those in the cartoon?
Yes, they were.
They were. I don't remember. Mm-hmm. I have to go back and watch it again.
And this wave also
Thanos to start off with.
Yeah. And this wave's also got King Keldor. I'd like to get him, Mike, if you're watching. I think King Keldor.
Mike's not on here yet. What the heck?
I don't know. It's a little late, I guess, or we're early. Also got Emmeett.
Emmeett, cool.
He's pretty cool. He's also comes with his standard head, and he comes with an extendable head on the end of it. And of course, his club, as everybody knows, was a periscope also.
Mm-hmm.
Or telescope. What was it? Not telescope. Anyway, it was one of those things. One of them scopes.
Yeah.
Comes with his classic looking shield right there.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Picked those up. 2 guys from the Masters of the Universe New Eternia line. Picked up my comics. Got Void Rivals. Forget what number it was. 8. Pretty good since we were only supposed to get 4 issues of that.
Yeah, not bad, right?
Already up to 8. We got Transformers number 4, number 6. Wow, we're that far already? And also got Duke number 3 or number 4. That's 4. I don't know what's that for. And
Now, was that the last issue with Duke? There were only supposed to be 4 issues of those, right?
I believe so.
I think
5.
maybe 5.
Maybe 5. I can't remember.
Can't remember.
Then 305 with the new G.I. Joe run. And of course, the Cobra Commander issue
3.
Issue 3. That's where 3 was. Zoran on the front. We've met her, the voice actor. And like John, I got this Mythic Legion guy, and like I said, he is going to be running up there number 1 for me because he's fantastic looking. The detail, and we talked to Mike yesterday about this, and a lot of people talk about the quality of them. I have not had an issue with any quality on these. I've not had an arm break, a leg break. I know John did on the smaller female figure, but as far as these bigger male figures, I haven't had an issue one with them. And I also got some of the big monster editions of them, and they're awesome. But what I like about these figures, they are fully customizable. You can interchange heads, arms, legs between each figure. And this shield, I don't think John talked about the shield the little elf guy come with. His name is Lee J, I want to say. That shield is just cool. The detail in it.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah. The color scheme along with the detail in it is just great.
He could be an Iron Grenadier.
He could be. He might be. Never know. But also got this Mythic Legion, the Dark Templar Knight. He is really cool also. He's kind of like, to me, the leader of the guys, the regular Templar Knight. The one John showed is the Relic Templar Knight Guard. So these are pretty cool. I really do like these figures. And what I like about them is I can pick and choose who I get, who I don't want, because I have no attachment to them like we do with G.I. Joe and Masters of the Universe and
just not obligated.
You just you don't feel obligated to get them all.
Yeah, exactly.
With G.I. Joe or so. But
I do wish just for fun that they would have included a rabbit with that Relic Knight.
Exactly. With the holy hand grenade.
Just for fun.
But I don't know if you guys can see that on the bow. It actually has the notch for the arrow.
That's cool.
If you can see that's how much detail. And it's an actual string.
Cool.
An elastic type string. You could actually pop an arrow and put an eye out if you wanted to.
Nice.
But like John showed you, the Lee J is what I'm calling him. He come with pretty much a whole nother figure. You could build a whole nother. You get a torso and the gauntlets and the bottom half of the legs, and you got a whole nother figure with these upper arms, the thighs, the thighs, and the head. Like John said, I don't know what that head is. It looks like a orc head, maybe a dark elf, maybe. I don't know. But
so you cut that bow and arrow, and you can hunt moose with it.
Mm-hmm. Even come with an extra set of hands, one that's in a fist, one that's open. I mean, people say, well, they're too expensive, but for the stuff you're getting and the quality of them, I don't think so. They're amazing.
No, I don't know.
But I'm not going to tell.
I don't hear nobody crying about that Super 7 stuff, and they're way better than Super 7.
I think they are. But that's pretty much all I got. That was a 2-week haul, by the way. So that's cool. Pretty much all I had for the week, other than just buy local, people. And we talked, me and John talked to a few guys yesterday that own shops. If you pre-order from a local shop, don't cancel on them.
Oh Lord, yeah, don't do that. Just
because
because you find it someplace else.
yeah, I mean, stick
Yeah.
to your commitment. Because these guys, they're making money, you know, just how they're making their living. Hasbro or these other big stores, Big Bad, you know, they can sell that stuff.
Right.
Something you pre-order, these shops may not be able to sell.
Right.
They may be stuck with that for years. They may sell it right away, but they may be stuck with it for years. So, man, don't cancel on these local stores. We're fortunate enough to have a lot of these local stores around, especially here in North Alabama. I mean, we got a ton of mom and pop stores that is just amazing. And if they're willing to pre-order stuff for you, stick with it. I mean, just stick with them.
And I'm going to tell you, if it were me, yeah, if it were me, I would stick the cat on them. No. If it were me, if you pre-order, call me and say, hey, I want this figure, and you pre-order it, and you turn around and cancel, and you do that after about the second or third or fourth time, I'm going to probably put you on the list and say, sorry, I'm not going to take any more pre-orders from you.
Nope. I would not either.
Yeah, no, I agree.
They can't return them. Once they order them, they're theirs. You know,
Right,
and if you don't take them, then they're stuck with them. And
exactly.
you know, if you're going to get them somewhere else, go ahead and pre-order them. Don't call and pre-order for them and then turn around and get them somewhere else. I mean, you know.
I'm all,
you know, and like, you know, I'm waiting for, you know, Wolf's Den to get the four, you know, Quick Kick and the other three single carded figures, and I'll probably run into him before he gets them at other places. But I've already told him, I said, look, you get them, I'm getting a set from you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I intend to do that. I'll pass on them, and you know, you know, I don't have to be the first one to get them. I don't care who gets them before I do. As long as I get them when I get them, and I got them, that's all that counts for me. You know. So I don't understand these people. It's got to be the first. You got to be the, you know, get them. You know. I
get it with Rick. I get it with the photography thing. I get that, but unless you got a reason like that, you don't.
Right.
Good. Oh no, somebody got it 4 days before me. So what?
If you're, that's what I was gonna say. If you're doing reviews on action figures and you got a channel for that, I could understand.
Yeah,
but if you're just a collector, it don't hurt my feelings. If you said just a minute ago that Emmeett was opening Quick Kick up, so I take it you got a Quick Kick.
No.
Or Emmett's got a Quick Kick. Does it hurt my feelings that Emmett's got a Quick Kick and I ain't even seen one yet? No, because I know eventually I'm going to see one and I'm going to get one. So, I mean, you know, I don't get it.
And that was, you know, to tell you the truth, that was a fluke because we got out of an appointment the other day and I shot over there to just check on those guys. And Seth was there and they weren't even open, but he let me in and we were standing around talking. And he goes, oh, you got to see this. And then, you know, one thing led to another. And the next thing you know, I walked out of there with 6 figures that I didn't have any intentions on buying that day. So, you know, that worked out all right. But
he's only going to show 5 of the figures.
I think it's very cool at this point in time that geographically, all of us have a shop now.
Yep.
I think that's really, really cool. I don't have any idea what's going on with the guys down around Montgomery. I don't even know how many members we have from Montgomery, but we've got guys down around Mobile, and they seem to be doing okay. So I think it's pretty cool that we've got our own shops, and you know what? They should be supported because I hate to break it to you, Target does not need your money.
They don't.
Walmart does not need your money. So you know, if you can, you should be supporting. And Mike's got 2 figures for me that I wish I'd known because I would have just had him send him with you, John, and it would have saved me some shipping. But no big deal.
I wish I'd known too. I'd have grabbed them for you.
Yeah,
it's no big deal.
Well, yesterday was kind of another one of those last minute spur of the moment.
Yeah, no, and I figured that it's not that big a deal. No, you know, I'm not. It's just one of those dumb things where you think of it afterwards. And, I probably could have saved, but.
I'll put it to you this way. We kind of, you know, Shane said, hey, we're going to be in Scottsboro. What you guys did. And one thing led to another. So we met him up in Scottsboro. And me or him, neither one thought about the fact that I got his Retro Toy Quest 1984 print. And so it's still sitting here at my house.
He's still got it.
That's cool. Hey, is that what's that whale all right with you, Shane?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask, and it popped into my head. And said,
All,
ask now, dummy.
all I needed on my whale was the top shell.
Oh, good. Yep, good.
Just like I said, it looked like. Don't know if I did it, but it looked like it was against an electric heater or something. To be honest with you,
I'm telling you, John. I think John will agree with this. And I was talking to Seth about this, and he mentioned it too. There are weird melt marks showing up.
Yeah.
On a lot of this old Joe stuff. Don't camera, you meathead.
I'm not eating them.
Oh, jeez. I'm telling you.
at least he ain't eating them.
Would you stop that?
Do you have tissue?
No.
Pick a winner.
I'll give you a lead wipe here in a minute. Jeez, yeah.
Well, I'll just use this.
They just showing how smart he is. He's pointing at his brain.
Anyways.
Oh Lord. I got a feel we're fixing to hear. Good night, Emmeett.
I'm not sure, but I think he might have just pulled that brain out there.
I think he's picking at you.
That was hilarious.
If you pick it, lick it.
Why are you so red, Dave?
My blood pressure just went way up.
Could have been worse. Could have got flicked.
Oh, man.
The fact that he said, at least I didn't eat it was great.
I tell you what, I don't know, man. This kid thing seemed like a good idea at the time.
Well, now you're stuck with it.
I know. I signed for you. I'm stuck with it. So
Going
Hey,
back to
They
the
said it'll be fun. They said.
okay, here you go. You got all your fingers unoccupied now, so that maybe you can show a figure or two.
I'll clean them off first.
Yeah, no, those are lead wipes. Don't do that. No, those are anti-lead wipes. Don't do that.
Hey, you don't want to do that.
No, those suckers are that's for a different thing.
And now you're eating them.
All right, what do you want to show first?
What do you want to show?
Well, we might as well show your favorite there.
Slimer?
No, come on.
I
He's
thought you
been-
were-
He's been,
is that Shang-Chi?
yeah, exactly. He got him all posed here with his bar here, so he's been very excited about this figure.
I do wish they molded it to the hand.
It's very cool. I mean, there's a lot of detail in him too. He's a good figure. I have to be honest with you. I was never a Quick Kick fan. I have to be honest with you. I found him as ridiculous as Mindbender for some reason, because he's just not tactically practical at all. But
He's really just a Mortal Kombat character.
I mean, it's a cool sculpt. There's a lot of good detail in the body. Everybody should be happy. There are no boots on him. Cool figure, right?
Okay.
Is that his brother? I got his brother right here.
I liked him because he had a lot of comic relief in the show.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, Quick Kick was definitely he was made for the cartoon.
Yeah.
Not really the comic.
Yeah.
And cool second head. 3 sets of hands. This is kind of
It's weird. I don't know how the
This
heck
is
he
kinda
put that
wonky.
in his hand.
the whole flying shuriken thing. But it's cool, right? Good figure. The nunchucks are flexible.
And it annoys me.
Two shoto swords. But yeah, it's a cool figure. They did a good job on him.
The only reason why I was happy was the chocolate bar.
Fudgy bar.
Fudgy bar. There you go. Thanks to Shane, I picked one of these up for $14. I couldn't say no.
Exactly.
Because I had said no all this time before. But for $14, yeah, you know what?
Why not?
Why not, right? And yeah, this guy was way past my collecting Joe days.
Oh yeah.
So
And mine too.
Put that other mask on him, that ugly thing. It looks like he's wearing Black Mask's mask.
Yeah, I don't. I wish I saw somebody online that actually very carefully dremeled out the eye holes in these masks, and they actually looked a lot better, including the one that's on the figure. Because believe it or not, there is a face and painted eyes behind here. So somebody very carefully took those eyes out, and there are actually painted eyes behind there. It's kind of cool. I'd be curious to see which head they used. But anyways, so I picked up him.
I like this.
Techno Viper.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I like this figure a lot more than I thought I was going to. This weird display thing on his arm.
Both arms.
Is actually cooler in person than it was in the pictures. You guys know what I mean? Not a lot. I mean, the three tools for the backpack, the hose, the
hammer.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that a rifle or is it some type of weld? I don't even know.
I thought it was a air chisel type deal.
I thought it was some kind of like a plasma welder or something, plasma cutter or something. But it's got some kind of scope on it, so I guess it's a weapon. He's
Unless
actually
it's a precision welder.
Here's the good news: if you're army builders and stuff, to tell you the truth, I got 2 of these because I figured that would be enough, especially where the SMS is coming with the red one. So yeah. I'm actually pretty pleased with the Techno Viper.
What I like about that, you can swap the display from left to right.
Yes, yeah. Emmeett discovered that pretty quickly in between his nose nuggets. There, he figured it out real quick.
Don't discourage the boy. He might find gold up there, son.
Yeah, if he does, it's mine. So
I just wish they'd give him the second hose. I don't understand why they didn't.
Yeah,
put more hoses in there.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah.
But I'm still happy with it.
Well, it is kind of weird because I mean the peg is there for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Right. See right there, the peg is there for the second hose.
Yeah.
So
And the vintage had 2 hoses.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like you were saying, the vintage. I think they're going to come out with a retro card and he'll have 2 hoses.
Well, it's possible.
Maybe the new one, his hose had a problem and it just like burst off.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I think whoever's in charge of packaging had been trained with that new math, and that's
Yeah,
they told
right.
him put 2 in, and the time he drew the squares and all, he ended up with just 1.
I have to tell you, he's awesome. He was always one of my favorites, mostly because if you had a dragonfly, you had to have airborne to go with
That's sticking the wrong way.
it. It doesn't matter. I stuck it in there.
I'm putting it back.
You need to go wash your hands before you touch his action.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the other one. Good night, buddy.
See you.
Never mind, he just rubbed it in
Hey, don't do
Silas's
that.
hair.
Jeez.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.
You guys bye.
You're like 2 minutes from going up yourself. No, cool figure. I'm guessing that's the same backpack that comes with Retro Duke.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this is just
Yeah.
this has got me excited for the Dragonfly.
Yes.
Well, just because they go together. One thing, and I know this is gonna be ridiculously critical for no reason. The holster,
Yeah.
it's got a spot for a can. There's no can.
Yeah, there's 2.
It wouldn't have hurt them one
There
bit.
is.
There's a silencer that's on the end of his rifle. Pull it off.
Hey, nice. Never mind. I was hypercritical for no reason. That's cool. Thank you. I don't know as I didn't really notice that it come off. Tell you the truth.
I thought that when I unpackaged my tail, I got mad until I noticed it.
Yep. I mean, that was just a nitpick on my part, but very cool. Thank you for that. No, there's a can there. Goes right in the holster. Nice.
Now you know.
That's a
And
The battle.
no, it is after battle. That's right. No, very happy with this figure. To tell you the honest truth, it was one of those deals where I had to grab him once Seth showed him to me. I had to grab him, and then it was like, well, you might as well get the other ones while you're here because Mike wasn't setting any aside for me. So, and it worked out good. And then we discussed the other retro cards that came up on pre-order the other day, and he let me know that Sasquatch Toys will be getting those too. So if you're in this area and want to support a local business, there's your opportunity to do that. How's that?
Good boy.
Well, I'm only going to get the one on the retro cards. I'm only going to go for the beachhead.
No, I got to tell you, man, if you didn't get the Duke, I could understand that. That Recondo is awesome. And if you
you got
to get Scarlet.
I mean just the Army builders. I'm not going to do the Army builder retro cards. Yeah, I got Duke and Scarlet pre-order, and I got Recondo.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Mike's got a Duke and a Scarlet for me. That'll be that. I guess I'll have to call him tomorrow. Anyways, so that's that. What? No, I'm not doing that this week. I got some other things that I broke down and ordered that we'll show off next week when I actually have all of them.
You want me to go grab mine?
No, you can show the diorama that you built if you want to, and then you're going to go to bed. How's that?
Well, it's not that late.
It's late enough. It's really late. Anyways, I picked up another Hammond collection. Cool.
To give you a quick comparison between Quick Kick and his brother, I got his brother right here.
Who's his brother? Slow Kick?
Shane Chi from the Slow Kick. Shane Chi from the comic book wave. I looked him up the other day. That's a hard figure to find right there now.
Yeah, that's because a lot of them become Quick Kicks when started.
Yeah,
people were buying them up, making Quick Kicks out of them.
Yeah.
Matt Gunnels. Hey, Matt, what's happening?
Call him Slow Punch.
Slow Punch. Quick Kick, Slow Punch, right? Yeah.
Left Kick.
No, I mean, he's a cool figure. Like I said, it's, like I said,
on the Duke comic, there is five issues, and this is
turn the camera on, okay?
This is a look at the cover for 5. So guess what's going to be showing up in the issue?
Lady J.
Well, if she's got a claw for a hand, I guess so.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think a good indication that we're probably going to see the bats show up in the
cool
in the 5th issue
one?
of Duke.
Who knows?
Hey man, what's going on with you two? Can't don't know who it is, but hey man.
Matt Reynolds. What's up, Matt?
Emmeett wants to show you his diorama that he worked hard on.
I kind of want to see this too, see what he's got going on.
We're gonna have to move it over into the light, or turn on that light, overhead light. Just turn on the overhead light real quick.
I'm not done.
Hey, the kid picks his spots, man.
Okay, go turn on the light because they can't see it. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, I'm about to destroy the world.
You're going to destroy the world?
Boom.
There you go. Let's see if I can get that to.
Is that a Stormtrooper and a Ninja Turtle?
It's Last Ronin figures from that storyline. That's Last Ronin, Mikey, and
that's a Sinja.
Sinja, which was the new foot soldiers, basically.
Cool.
Yeah, we worked super hard on this, and I'm happy about it because you can actually go into the sewer.
It's got a little manhole cover there.
Very nice.
And then there's a hole right here. And then it goes.
You're gonna have to pick it up so they can
under
see
here.
Let's pick it up. There you go. He wanted to show this off. So
great.
He's got the starts of a layer there. Sewer layer.
Yeah.
And he's
run to the hardware store and get him a flange to put in the hole right there, look like a big drainage pipe.
Yeah, he wants to do a flange. I just haven't done it yet. He's got his road and his yellow stripes up top. So
pretty cool.
Pretty good road.
He did good.
Again. And $30.
Hey, Emmeett, sticky tack, buddy. Sticky tack.
Yeah, he ain't gotten there yet.
I put this head on.
They
the
move
ground.
around quite frequently while he's messing with it. So cool.
He has
Very
a
cool.
head.
So yeah, he's he'll get some more details and some stuff built inside of it, no doubt. But
He's got a good start right there.
Did you use foam board on that?
no, that's plywood.
Is it plywood?
Ooh,
It is.
You're
It's
going all out.
it's leftover pieces from the flag
The
display.
flag build.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's $50 worth of lumber in that thing.
Yeah, I know.
Big
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
I think I would
They
go
paid
with
70 for can, so
Here you go. That's
those styrofoam and magnets.
mhm.
the Sinja Trooper is. These are NECA figures, so it's
Mhm.
they come with a lot of accessories. Why am I always dropping things?
Yeah, I don't know.
Different head. This one just doesn't have.
He got some
antennas.
he got some Easter money, so he bought some NECA figures.
Oh,
Comes with a rifle
Very
and
nice.
another ugly looking robot.
Some kind of modern mouser.
No. This is a Mauser.
Yeah, but that's a more modern mouser.
And this weird flying thing.
Drone mouser.
Very-
And
This
then-
comes with a lot of stuff.
and there's Mikey.
Why is there always stuff dropping?
I think I dropped something that time. You're all right.
Still.
You're all right. Calm down.
it must be a subway close to that sewer because it keeps vibrating.
Yeah.
But it could be worse. You could have carpet in there, and once you drop it on carpet, it's gone.
And it comes with a lot of accessories.
Yeah. Ow.
Hey, if your fingers get tired, there you go, buddy.
Mm.
You're wondering why this is short.
It's busted.
It's
Right.
broke.
It's broke. It's Leo's sword. One of Leo's swords.
Yeah.
If you haven't read that storyline yet, I really strongly recommend it. And when you go to Target, they have the collected edition, and it's 30% off. It's like $20 for the hardcover of all 5 issues of that last Ronin. Even if you're not a big Turtles fan, which I'm not, but I kind of am now because of that. It's a great story. Very good story. So
I noticed Walmart's got the hardcover also.
they do, but theirs is more expensive because that's like a director's cut version of it.
That's why.
Yeah, it's like $35 or something with it.
Yeah. So, but I honestly, I'd get the one at Target, and you can get the Lost Years, which is the second part, at Target too for the same price. And then there is
Rumbly head.
they just started a new series of the next generation of Turtles, which is actually a good comic. So
Just can you put that up to the camera? I'm too far.
this is Splinter's journal, which is it's NECA. I mean, they make some great stuff.
Oh yeah.
They just do. So
I
very
still
cool.
haven't found out how to put that in his hand.
The book, I don't think you do.
Oh.
So
I read a thing the other day where they're talking about why they chose the turtle to be the last Ronin they chose.
yep.
And Eastman and Walt said that it was because he was they figured it was the brother no one would have expected.
Exactly.
Right. And see, the other time, like, a few podcasts back, I guessed him. I've never read the books. That'd be the last one I would expect.
Yeah. And to be fair, I mean they give it away in the first issue.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a big long drawn out secret. You know it. You know who it is by the end of the first issue. But it's in.
Boy, is it dark.
And to tell you the honest truth, if you get the last Ronin and then you read the second book, The Lost Years, it really kind of goes really deep into what Mikey went through to get there.
Yep.
And
He does become very dark.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
It's good.
Yeah, Susan.
You know, everybody knows Mikey is the joke around, laughing, kidding guy. No, not no more.
No.
He
Mikey
kinda-
is haunted.
He kind of had to grow up real quick.
Yeah, he's a mess and PTSD bad and I mean Mikey's a mess. But it's a great story and you know what? It leads, like I said, The Lost Years leads into a new beginning for the whole for the whole series, really, which is really kind of cool. So, yeah. I mean, if you actually read the original comics, you figure out pretty quickly that it's not going to end well.
Yep.
It's not the cartoon. It just wasn't going to end well. So, you know, the honor, the Japanese culture stuff, the honor and the revenge and the family feuds and stuff. It's just not going to end well. And it didn't. So, but very good. Okay, say goodnight. Take your diorama upstairs. Go to bed.
What if I drop it on you?
Please don't. I got a busy day tomorrow, so you need to go get ready for it.
First, you tell me what we do tomorrow.
I have an appointment at a doctor that's going to last about 4 hours, and you have to be here. So, beat it.
You know, forget about the eclipse.
Good night, Emmeett.
Good night, Emmeett.
You shut that light
Good night,
off.
buddy.
Let there be darkness.
Let there be darkness. That's right. There you go. Now get lost.
Bye.
See ya. Good night.
Now,
See you in the morning.
you'll probably see me when you come back upstairs.
I'd rather see you in the morning. Justin Howard, Joshua Peterson. Hey guys, what's happening?
You know, when he has becomes a teenager, you'll miss him.
Well, yeah. We're busy now. He keeps us busy, so.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of that's that, you know, childlike stuff that it's all good, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's all good. So.
You want to look at these pre-orders that come out for G.I. Joe?
Yeah, let's peek at them. Why not, right? I hate the price. I have to tell you, I hate the price. I hate the price.
How much was it I pre-ordered? I can't remember how much it was.
$55 a piece.
$5.
Yeah.
I get it. You know, 25 for a figure, 25 for the vehicle. You come up with $50. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I get it, but it was just. I have to tell you, I was hoping for the $40 range. I
was hoping 45 at least.
Yeah. When 55 popped up, it really was. It kind
Yeah, but compared to the HMS, it's not that bad of a price.
Wow.
I know that, Corey, and I agree. It's just, I have to be honest with you guys. I'm just sitting here going, the economy is just beating the daylights out of me in this household.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just, you know, it's just, we need a break. You know what? If we're going to keep doing this, it's a discussion for another time, I suppose. But you know what? Hasbro, McFarlane, all you guys have got to, you got to give us a break here because this is not sustainable for a lot of us. Because this is one of those things where you want a lot more than one of these.
Oh, yeah. I want at least two of them.
It's just. How much did we pay for the Trouble Bubbles? Who remembers?
They were 55.
Were they?
Yeah.
Well, that was
I
stupid.
think they were 45, weren't they?
I thought they were cheaper. Yeah.
No, I think the Python Patrol ones were 45 and the regulars were 55.
Right, because they screwed up on the price for the Python Patrol ones. He's right.
No,
Yeah,
I think they
ended
screwed
up
up on the
cheaper.
price for the other one. I think it should have been 45.
Well, I think so too, but
Yeah.
it wasn't.
I can't remember. You know what? I'll go on Pulse and look in my order history and see what we paid for those.
That's
I was
what
totally
looking at
just
there.
I was just wrong. Shane and us guys had a slight discussion the other day, and I got to whining and whipping, and it's like, you know, Shane reminded me of a couple things, and you know, it's like it.
Yeah, they were $54.99 on.
The
Were they that
original was
much?
$54.99 and the other one was $45.99.
I just don't remember paying that much for them.
I mean, to me,
That was really stupid of me.
this hits me real hard in the nostalgia bone. And people are griping about the figure. I don't have a problem with that figure.
I don't know.
No, I don't. I think it's cool.
I think it looks great. I think it's very well done.
No, I like it very much. I don't have a problem with the figure.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it at all.
My problem
For
is
me,
you're going to want 3 of them because you got to have one each for the twins.
Exactly.
right.
And that's that nostalgia thing, right? But I mean, to have these female riders, I think that's cool. I don't have it.
Oh, I do too. I think it's
There's
really
101 different uses for her. That's
My-
great. I don't have a problem
My
with it.
twins will have to share one.
Yeah, really, right? Yeah.
Sorry, boys. Till the economy gets better, you're only gonna get one 4-wheeler.
Yep. On to the next guy.
Yeah.
He's beautiful.
Yeah.
He's better than the other to me.
He is. I'm gonna pass on him because I got the big deluxe one. But if I run across him in retail, I'll probably get one.
Well, I got
I want 2 of them.
John got me the original. Geez, last week, right? No, week before. When was that, John?
Yeah,
Anyways,
week before, yeah.
yeah. Which I'm very happy with because he will be my officer, and I'd like to have 3. I'd like to have 3 of these. The one with the big wolf mane and stuff, he's cool because, and the snowboard. He's a good officer though. These guys are the troopers. I like this a lot.
I like the color, the blue colors. They're just out. Like I said, the nostalgia bomb.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see the figure they release in the classified line will be in the retro card line.
I believe so. Yes.
I have that feeling.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm pretty close to just wanting to do the retro cards because they are beautiful. I mean, they're more nostalgic than the other stuff we've been getting.
Yeah.
After last month's pre-order debacle, the only thing I pre-order now is stuff I know I'm going to buy and stuff you can only get at the store at Hasbro at the Pulse store.
Yeah, well, the Pulse exclusives make sense.
Yeah. I don't even pre-order them now. I just wait for them to come in stock and then order.
Yeah.
And that ferret's sold out right now, but they'll be in stock.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah,
I agree. Cobra Eel, this is a big favor to everybody that got messed around and didn't get them last fall.
Yep. The only difference in this one is it's got a clear mask.
Yes,
clear mask.
Right, which is
that his backpack, but his oxygen tank's painted and the strap on the harpoon gun's blue.
Yep.
Cool.
I believe it's a little brighter red too, isn't it? On the chest.
I don't know. It looks about the same to me.
I feel the same way here. If I find him at retail, I'll get him. If not, I'm fine because I got one of the ones from Target.
I want to.
Yeah.
My thing on the snow serpent is I just don't dig the snowshoes.
I got one. Yeah. The peg won't stay in the foot.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan. I wish they would have, at least on the retro card. I wish they would have put vintage
snowshoes.
Old style snowshoes.
Right.
Yeah, me too.
Find me some miniature tennis rackets or something. Put on his feet.
Oh,
yeah.
And exactly.
Us being from Alabama, this guy right here should be on everybody's want list.
Oh yeah.
He's just awesome. Very cool.
Now I pre-ordered him.
If that don't hit you in the nostalgia bone, nothing does.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, he's great.
The only thing I don't like about him, they used Stalker's body, and he don't have the lines on his jersey or his shirt underneath like he does his mask.
Oh, so it doesn't look knit.
Yeah,
nope.
I don't have.
Well, his collar is.
That's the thing that. Yeah, Beachhead's balaclava was knit.
Yeah, but I'm talking about his shirt. Everything's not.
Yeah, he had the commando sweater, which should be knit too.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I mean, I don't care about that. I don't care about him using other body parts because it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, no, it's a great figure.
Yeah, he's a nice figure.
Neither is Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah, awesome figure.
I mean, we got to come to grips with it. They're going to use body parts where they can.
They have to.
I mean, you can't pour a mold for every figure because
no. Good Lord, no.
I mean, if they did that, we would be paying out the rear for some of this stuff.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah, but see,
worse than we are now.
I got to say this about the classified line. We've got at least 3, possibly 4 different sized figures.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty good. If you look, I mean, you look at the size of some of these guys versus others, you know, Gung Ho, Slaughter, Roadblock, they're much larger.
Yeah.
They are much larger. And then you
But see,
got,
go ahead.
oh no, go ahead. No, I'm all good.
There had the buck for him to have that knitted sleeves and stuff off that Cobra Island.
But you got to remember, this is retro based off the original. The original,
Yeah, but
did
the
not
one
have
thing you'd
that.
have to do is just overlay them and do the classic. You got a retro one.
Yeah, but the original Beachhead did not have the knit.
No,
No,
you didn't.
Really, I thought it had
Go
the
back.
net.
No,
No,
he didn't.
go back and look at it.
This is the actual card art from the old cards, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, well, I have no gripe then.
Yeah, the balaclava was a knit balaclava. I mean, that was.
Yeah.
I think that's what made him different than the snake eyes without the goggles.
Yeah.
That it was a knit balaclava. So, and that made
I thought the
sense.
shirt was knit too.
No.
Okay, well, I'm fine with it then. That's awesome figure. I already pre-ordered it.
Yeah, he'd
See that? We're just solving problems left and right here tonight.
That come in on the 25th styles when they done the.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yes, right. The commando type sweater, knit sweater.
But if you go
No,
back,
it's
because I got it pulled up on Yo-Joe right here and looking at it, and that is just like the original.
Still green guns.
Well, I don't mind that because his guns were green.
Yeah, it was in. Yeah,
I like it. Very
Well,
much.
actually, it was silver. Like that one, they did mess up because his gun was gray. The original
Yeah.
black
Yes,
gray.
yes, right.
I don't mind the green gun.
And the crossbow was black like the rest of his backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But that's okay. I mean, it needs a little color.
No, it's cool.
At least it ain't the Nerf style looking gun like you got the first time around.
Right. No, this is very cool.
true.
No, this one will sell a lot of figures.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Yep. If they ever see the stores. I mean, I'm not convinced we're going to see a lot of this stuff get stocked, but we'll find out, right?
Yeah, I don't believe so either.
Speaking of that, I talked to a guy over at Ollie's. Used to, they would get what they coming in for the fall. They'd already get it, like the overstock. He said they've not got nothing yet. No type of paperwork whatsoever yet.
Oh, I'm not surprised. If you look at what McFarlane's doing right now and the product, how fast that product is selling out, I know. He said they were going to. The production numbers have cut way back on that stuff, which is, I get it from a business standpoint, but from a collecting standpoint, it's just not good.
No,
It's not good. There's not enough product. I think he went too far in the other direction.
Yeah,
I really do. I think he went too far in the other direction. And
Wonder Woman's a prime example of that.
and you know what? We got the pre-orders came up this week for Starfire, which is a new 52 Starfire, which okay, right? And Penguin, it is a classic Penguin, and he did the exact same thing that he did with the Wonder Woman. The chase is the classic colored with the muted colors, so it looks like, superpowers. That's the one that everybody's going to want, and that's the one that he makes the chase.
I seen 2 chases and 2 Wonder Womans Wednesday.
What's that?
And I seen two of the Chase Wonder Womans and two regular ones Wednesday.
You saw 2 of the Chase Wonder Womans.
Yes,
Where?
sir.
Where?
Total nostalgia.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm not surprised to hear that.
You don't ask how much they want for them.
I'm not
I
gonna.
don't want to ask.
I'm not gonna.
The regular ones they wanted. The regular ones they wanted $45 for.
Well, yeah, and that I hate to say it, that's about reasonable.
Yeah.
Because they're just very rare.
I only saw one variant at the Toy Atlanta, and they wanted $75 for it.
Yeah.
He wanted $85 for his.
Yeah, and that's. I seriously, guys, I'm sitting here. I'm seriously sitting here, and I'm seriously considering just selling off my McFarlane stuff because I just can't. I'm not a completist. Don't get me wrong, but it's like John was talking earlier. There are just certain teams that are always and forever going to have gigantic holes in them, and there's nothing more frustrating than that. It's just frustrating, and you just got to get to a point where you got to go. Something's got to give here. Something's got to give, and
Right.
I don't think as much as I'd keep a handful of the figures, but I'm seriously considering just offloading them and selling them in lots, because I'm not gonna have somebody pick and choose and decimate my collection to fill their holes.
Right.
You leave me with a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to do that. If it's going, it's going. I just got to figure out if I'm going to bite the bullet and do that or not.
I've seriously thought about it myself too, Dave.
Well, he's ticked me off. He's just flat out ticked me off, and he did an interview not too long ago, within the last week and a half. And I'm sorry, but he's got that New York, New Jersey attitude where screw you. I'll do what I want, and you're gonna like it. And it's just like, buddy, that ain't the way I play. I'd rather pass on all of it at this point in time, I think, than even struggle with it anymore, because it's a struggle. So let's face it. It's just not right. And I thought the equal thing was going to pan out and be a really good thing. But our friend John here is not the only one that's very frustrated with that, because it doesn't seem to be as advertised.
It doesn't seem to be as equal as it says.
Well, I think to tell you the truth, the numbers on what is available for that drawing are right rock bottom low, and the numbers of people that are entering those drawings, it has probably quadrupled since the first couple.
Probably so.
And there's nothing worse than getting an email saying, "Hey, you want to?" And then we're going to draw it in 5 days, 6 days, whatever it is. You wait your 5 or 6 days, and then you get an email going, "Wah, wah, wah."
Sorry.
Right? Please, trust us though. The more you enter, the better your chances are. Well, how is that even possible? Think about that statistically. How is that possible? If the same number of people keep entering, and they're getting a better chance too.
So anybody with good business sense would say, "Hey, if we have X number of people that keeps entering this thing, let's just make X number of figures and get more money."
And he is.
I don't understand that.
Because he would rather do glow-in-the-dark variants and black and white variants instead of re-releasing the figure. He will not re-release the figure. The man has developed a real severe attitude problem, if you ask me. And I'm just kind of ticked off. I'm just kind of ticked off by it. He's made some awesome figures. I have to be honest with you. Some of this stuff is absolutely awesome. But I listened to. We did two weeks ago when we were here. We did the list of what might be coming out, and I listened to another guy that's got connections in the Philippines, and their list catalog over there, it easily had another 30 figures that are proposed for this year, on top of the 20 or so that they were already basically confirmed. It's just like, buddy, you got to be kidding me. You can't possibly be serious. 50 figures? I don't know if he's trying to run this thing as much as he can until the license comes up again next year, and he's just not going to bother with it again, or what's going on. But holy cow, that's too much.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Every one of us collect multiple lines, and they know that, and I don't know, guys. I don't really want to get into it too much. I'll continue to think long and hard about it this week. And you know what? Surplus Saturday may be loaded with a bunch of stuff. Because, just because.
It'll be the first time if it is.
Well, been fun. Been real, been fun, but it ain't been real fun, right? It's kind of where it's at. So, I don't know. I spent a bunch of money the other day on something that I've been putting off for years. Decided to stop putting it off from my other life. And you know what? I'd really kind of like to do that again. If that kind of makes any sense. So For those of you that don't know, I was in my former life, I was a firearms instructor for the state of Maine, and I ran the public shooting range system for the state. And then I came down here and proceeded to have a surgery a year since I've been here. So that kind of slowed me up. And then I went to the gun store the other day and spent some money. And like I said, I'd kind of like to do that again. Because I can tell you this much right now, the gun manufacturers don't give me no crap about collectability, exclusives, and if people want something, they make more of them.
Exactly.
Right? So there's that. So, like I said, I'm thinking hard. Just undecided. And I don't know, we'll go from there, right?
Yeah. We all have to make them decisions.
Well, you know what? I've sold off entire collections in the past. As a matter of fact, over time, I have done that. Every 5 or 6 years or so, I have sold off I've sold off everything, comics included, because number one, it takes up so much space that it's crazy. Number two, 4 or 5 years seems to be the lifespan of most lines. I think John would confirm that. And you know what? As they die or start to die, you kind of get bored with them anyways. So Brandon, hey Brandon, quick, go to YouTube. You got like 6 minutes left. That long to log into YouTube. I don't know. I'm having a ton of fun again with the boy and the OG Joe stuff. I really am. Classified has got me. I'm still pretty fascinated by Classified. I just am.
I am too.
I really am.
Especially with this retro stuff they're coming out with. It's just
I think it's awesome. My Jurassic Park is just about dead. I'll pick up a dinosaur here or there over time, but that's not particularly pressing. You guys been hitting Ross and TJ Maxx? I have not. I have not been in there looking for anything. So
Yeah,
ours is pretty bleak.
Yeah.
That's a good word to use for it.
Yeah, it's post Christmas stuff, right? So
we didn't even have anything at Christmas.
Oh.
Around here.
Yeah.
Last thing I bought from Ross was Point Dread, and Shane told me he needed one, and I went back. They didn't have them. They only had 2.
And I'm not going anywhere else.
I'm still under the opinion that there are 2 or 3 Joe Waves that are going to show up in these stores because those are the old production numbers. And this stuff never showed up at retail.
Yep.
The original retro carded run for Walmart are some of those figures. I do believe that there's a ton of Zartans, Storm Shadows, Snake Eyes.
I agree with you.
I think there is a ton of those figures somewhere. I really genuinely do. Possibly another one of the other lines, the general release lines will show up too because they were way overproduced. The skinny is Hasbro has cut way back on production. So
they had to because they fired all the production people.
Yeah. Seriously, yeah.
I mean, when you fired 2,400 people in 2 years, what can you produce?
And
I mean, really, think about that.
I hate to say it, but the rumors are you may be looking at another 10%, if not higher, of what's remaining by the end of this year.
Yep.
IDW Publishing, who does Turtles, does Star Trek. They got a few licenses. They basically just came in on Tuesday, I think it was, and wiped out their entire HR department and some of the middle management. So they are like bare bones running right now. The rumor still is that there is a massive shakeup coming at Warner Brothers DC. And Marvel has just turned around and dropped the prices on a lot of their collected editions in hopes to spur some sales. So I think that is I think that's a good move on Marvel Publishing's part. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, but I guess we'll find out, right?
Marvel's going to save a lot of money because I think this Fantastic Four movie is going to be a flop.
I saw some of you guys posts about it. I didn't read any of the stories. Apparently, we've got a gender swap for Silver Surfer, but I guess it's not as extreme as a lot of them have been because she's a legitimate character.
Right, but she was only in 4 issues ever.
Sounds like Glenda.
Yeah.
And I'm still not over Glenda, as you can see. But anyways.
Four issues.
I don't know. I think as time goes on, the economy is going to be more and more and more of a discussion for us. I think availability is going to be a problem because I just don't. I think some of this stuff is going to dry up because it's just not producing the numbers that they were. So, and that I'm not advocating pre-order. I'm not falling for that pitch, right? Because they will brutalize your wallet by being early every opportunity they get from here on out.
I lived that last month.
We started last fall, and you know what? John and I talked privately about it. So I can't do this. We were John and I and Shane. We were canceling pre-orders left and right because you know what? They were sneak attacking our bank accounts, and it's just that can't happen. We can't do that. You know.
Now, when you're expecting something in May, and they're hitting you 2 months early with it, no, I'm not going to do that.
Hey, look, I lucked out big time on these vamps because I was just able to max out another card that hadn't already been maxed out. Let's face it, that's the truth. But they were full 2 months early.
Yeah,
exactly. And at $100 a pop, man. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Give me a freaking break.
Yep.
I had 3 ordered. I had the money to get 2 of them, but I thought, really, do I need 2? I just need 1 clutch. And so I canceled 2 of them. I just called them up and said, look, I'm going to cancel these 2. And just got the 1. And because I just, you know what, this aggravated me. 2 months.
2 full months.
2 full months. It's funny now that it's what? Let's say April, May, June. 2 months until it's been a year since the Dragonfly, and I don't see it coming out this month.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Where's our Dragonfly?
They already got our money on that one.
Yeah. We had this discussion because they had the Dragonfly on display at the London Comic Con, not a mock-up, right? Not the 3D printed stuff like they did with the His Tank. The full-blown production produced Dragonfly was sitting in London last September. But like John said, we don't get that.
Yeah.
I want my Glenda.
If they released it too.
We all know why. They're sitting on a fortune. They don't want to pay the shipping on 27,000 Dragonflies or whatever it was that they sold.
And that's why they're switching their shipping to DHL.
Yes.
Right. Because it is so much cheaper, but they don't care that it's going to take, after it ships, 10 days for it to leave one facility.
Right.
I mean,
or show up in the condition that the stuff's been showing up in.
Exactly. I emailed them and told them I do not want my stuff shipping through them again. And they sent me an email back and said that they would not ship my product, my orders through DHL.
That's cool. They probably won't ship yours at all. Is what they say.
I'm going to tell you right now that I got
cancel.
Feed me off, I'll tell you. This is the first time they shipped mine through DHL. We're going to find out what's going on. It was shipped out Wednesday, and you go into the track. They said the tracking number is not even valid.
Exactly.
Shane's stuff is going to show up with some little guy from Ecuador in a donkey.
He better be able to garden.
More Shane.
Who was the guy the Colombian coffee guy? Remember that?
That's what I was thinking.
Juan Valdez, is that what it was?
Juan Valdez. Make coffee. My wife will enjoy it.
He'll ride up with his donkey with his rich Corinthian leather saddle on it.
I think one about us from Columbia.
Oh man, I'm tired. I don't know.
Getting delusional.
I don't know. Well, like I said, we're in for some interesting conversations. Assuming that the eclipse doesn't get us all tomorrow, which
Oh, yeah.
Well, I got the guitar cases back there. They're tuned up and ready to play music.
well,
Just so you know, I just want to say bye, guys, just in case.
yeah.
Yeah, I just told my pop I love him. If I don't see him tomorrow, I'll meet you at the designated fallout place.
Oh well.
He told me to load up all the amplifiers and all the musical instruments in the house and meet him there.
That's right. So here it is, official. The official Alabama Toy Mercs bug out spot that we'll all meet at is let's all meet at the Deep at 11:30. How's that?
There you go.
Sun's out.
I won't be seeing y'all there. We'll be at our doomsday bunker.
Yeah, we'll all show up in our bug out rigs and all kitted up, and they'll immediately lock the door and call the cops because I don't think.
Well, I don't think Mike would, but some of the others probably would.
So that's it. The official Alabama Toy Mercs bug out spot is the Deep. In case everything really, really goes all to tomorrow with the eclipse and whatever else, and we'll meet at the Deep. Bring your credit cards. We'll clean the place out on our way to the woods. How's that? Sound good?
Why credit cards? They say you're gonna have to have cash money. Can't use credit card now because they'll be down tomorrow too. So you're gonna have to have cash. Or right out of you.
I guess I'm not buying anything.
That just means I can't access my $2.13.
That's right.
Yep.
That's that thing Rick posted the other day. These fees are getting ridiculous, and the account balance is like $2 million or whatever it was. That was actually pretty funny. Anyways, guys, that's enough for this week. What do you think?
Another good show. See you guys and ladies next week.
Yes, you
Maybe.
will see us.
We maybe will see you next week.